A podcast has no name. They are untitled and they're oh so happy that you came to this revival. Yo, get hit with Ballard's Club when Megan mocks for Finn. See red for Becky Lynch when David cheers for the man. Straight out of Dublin and the Bronx when they watch games. He is a Blackhawks bloke, she is a Yankees dame. And they will say whatever the fuck they wanna say because untitled means no limits and they're rated MA. When you got Megan and Dave, your podcast don't need a name. Untitled, it will remain. Untitled, it will continue to be. This podcast don't need a name. Untitled, it will remain. Untitled with Megan and Dave. Got more flair than Charlotte, make more bank than Sasha. Don't care if you don't like those Pats. Well, we watch Julian Edelman perform at peak perfection. Yeah, discuss it all at length, then change direction. Many topics, many episodes, and many emotional jabs. Old Dave will huff and puff whenever Megan gets mad. When Megan speaks her mind, the people run away. Cause yo, it's all untitled and it's rated MA. When you got Megan and Dave, your podcast don't need a name. Untitled, it will remain. Untitled, it will continue to be. This podcast don't need a name. Untitled, it will remain. Now here comes Megan and Dave.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Wildcat. Oh, Megan and Dave Untitled podcast for.
You got flashback there.
Yeah, whoa, but it's the TBT almost for August 28th, 2019. 19. I'm your host, Megan, and that's Dave.
I'm just trying to pull you back on track here.
No, I was surprised I actually said Wildcat Visual. I have not done that in...
That's the old show. That's the old show.
That's an old... well, I sort of miss Wildcat Visual, not gonna lie.
Hey, this is kind of a spin-off, don't worry.
Spin-off because, you know, we are trying to get it big here, and despite me burping just like a second ago, I don't know if you guys heard it, that just happened. So...
you could have gotten away with it if you didn't bring it up.
Whoops. Sue me. Anyway.
A pleasure.
So we're here. We're doing this. Well, can you... I did it again. Untitled podcast.
There you go.
Definitely a throwback. Okay, so this is Untitled Podcast, episode 31. Last week we were live, so... hopefully we can be on the high from last week. Speaking of high, I'm not talking about getting high. Your girl Megan was actually in a wedding this past Saturday. I was the maid of honor, and being the maid of honor was a big thing. And who would think that a typical loudmouth New Yorker would this? You probably got emotional. And he got quiet for a second.
Yeah, because you went quiet.
You probably got emotional seeing me dressed up.
A little bit. I just saw that and I was just thinking, well, you could pull the dress off a lot better than I could.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know. Just want to get a bit of humor.
But no, honestly, you know, seeing my best friend walk down the aisle, you've been through much. It's like we've seen 14 years just flash through your eye with the friendship. I mean, Dave and I, we've been friends. We haven't killed each other for 13 years yet. I think 13 is October. That's how long Dave and I's friendship are. So, like, a lot of us don't a lot of us don't know how we work together. Obviously, you can tell because we're always on the damn air. But yeah, wow, it's like 14 years just flashed in your eye. So, but when my wedding comes up, it'll be like things. So, Dave, can you do me a favor?
No. I go on.
Yes. Can you read off the little passage I did yesterday? I want everyone to read it. Plus, I'm not really the best reader out of the both of us. I mumble too much. So right. Dave's gonna leave He's gonna say something kind of wonderful.
I gotta find her first. Hang on.
Oh, jeez.
I'm looking for it. Don't worry, I'm looking for it.
What's happening on my laptop?
What now?
My laptop just went bonkers for a split second.
Behave, computer. Behave.
No, this is my computer. Don't you dare.
Alright, I found it. Found it? I found it. And, okay, you wanna read this, yep?
Yes.
Alright. It's gonna be a second here. Alright. And I quote, it's like, normally I would not take some time to reflect on some stuff, but I've done a lot of reflecting since Saturday, and I have something to say about everything that's happened. It's
something to say. So, go ahead.
But, alright. I'm not the one that typically dresses up. The last time I actually dressed up was prom, and I've been very critical of my prom look. Every time I look back at the pictures, I saw a little smile, but on the inside I was hurting. I didn't have my hair done or my makeup done properly. I felt like shit, and the only thing I wanted was to get out of that dress. Hell, when the dance went down, I was hurt inside and dressed up for the wrong reason. 10 years later, I was the maid of honor in my best friend's wedding, and that was the high honor for me. My concern was how I was going to feel being dressed up again, how my hair was going to be, my makeup, and on top of that, my facial hair was on my face. Thank God Laura's hairdresser was able to do it. We'll be going there for my hair when I cut and dye it. My mom was able to do the makeup perfectly. I looked the way I wanted to look for my prom, as one of my friends said this. I give the Princess Leia / Elizabeth Taylor vibe. Even though I was happy for my best friend, the fact of the matter was this. I didn't need to slow dance with someone. I didn't need to pull a cosmetic miracle. I celebrated a new beginning by catching the bouquet and celebrated a beautiful day with my friend. Maybe down the line I will be getting married, and I also realized something. I need to stop being so down on myself when it comes to dressing up. It made my mom happy, and I never seen her be so happy in a long time for me. Maybe I'll look stunning in my wedding when I get married.
You see, I had to be honest there because I'm not the type of person to be dressed up. When I get dressed up, it's all an effort. I didn't look like a damn court. The makeup was done. It was fierce and everything like that too. So, yeah, and the cosmetic miracles. Everyone take this episode real fast before we get to Monday Night Raw.
I thought you were going to say something else, sorry. Oh, there you go.
Nope. That's the only thing I had to say, so...
Yeah, the only thing you had to say was belching.
Megan is gonna belch, shift her eyes to the side, and go to Monday Night Raw because what I'm gonna say is not very nice, though I do have to say that I look better in blue than that bitch does better than white, and I hope she had a shit stain in her dress. Moving forward, let's go.
Anyway. What do we got? Okay. I actually haven't done a run of shows in a while, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just do a quick rundown. You've got anything to say, then go ahead. Sasha Banks had a backstage segment. In-ring segment. Hey, blue hair's got blue hair's heel. There you go. Natalia comes out. They have fight and sets up later on. Ricochet beats Drew McIntyre in the King of the Ring match. Honestly, I will say I was a little bit upset with this because I was kind of hoping Drew would,
Yeah, that was a shock. I was 100% shocked with that.
I think it's like a lot of people kind of thinking that Drew would actually win the whole thing, and out in the first round, it's like, oh, okay. Backstage segment, Universal title match is official. Oh yeah, by the way, because we didn't bring it up last week, and they showed it and basically said it this week. WWE don't give a shit about tag team wrestling.
Oh jeez.
Because I was gonna say it's Sasha Banks thing. She basically said, "Oh, to hell with being women's tag champion. I don't want to be there. It should be the main event." That kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And later on the night, spoiler alert, tag team doesn't win.
Oh jeez.
Anyway, so Corbin beats Miz in the other King of the Ring match of the night. Bayley beats Nikki Cross. There's that. There we go. Oh yeah, it's the tag team turmoil match. Basically, the winners challenge the tag champs at Clash of Champions.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Viking Raiders and B Team started. B Team loses. Mm-hmm. OC comes out. Both teams get DQ'd. Then you've got Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. For some reason, they basically win it. They beat the house. They beat Lucha House Party. They beat the Revival. They beat Hawkins Rider, and they beat Heavy Machinery. And so it's basically two guys in the makeshift team, or two singles guys in the team going up against two singles guys in the team for the tag titles. When you've got 6 actual tag teams, well 5 with Hawkins Rider if you want to count them. 6 actual tag teams in a turmoil match, and none of them win. You've got 2 singles guys put together, and they're the challengers. That makes no sense, and that shows once again. It's like the last 3 weeks. It was basically. It's once again another example of WWE teasing us like, hey, we actually care about tag team wrestling. We got gals now and the tag champions. Nope. They lose the tag titles to a makeshift team, and then the next week we'll have a number 1 contenders gauntlet match. Makeshift team wins that.
Okay.
Also, women's tag team champions, makeshift team.
No.
You can't say Bliss and Cross or, never mind. Sasha Banks beats Natalia. Basically another exclamation point on heel turn. What do we got? Cedric Alexander beats Cesaro.
There
you go.
Oh, by the way, Cesaro got his 2 front teeth back.
Hey, talking about 2 years. And then for the second week in a row, AJ Styles defends the US title against Braun Strowman, and it ends in a DQ.
I'm gonna be honest. Monday Night Raw was weak this week.
I would say, in terms of kind of action, it was alright, but in terms of the results, not that great. You can have your say on Ricochet beating Drew McIntyre. I'm not exactly what I would have picked. But rinse and repeat main event. Makeshift team win the number 1 contenders match. Well, from what I can tell, Bayley didn't have a good week. That nothing really stood out here.
Nothing was besides the Sasha promo.
Even then, there like some. I saw some people that said like that could have been a lot more impactful than it actually was. I think I even heard somebody said you could basically change the topics and you could basically keep the tone of the promo, change the topics, and it'll basically be a Charlotte promo. Like if you didn't hear the voice, it'll basically be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. SmackDown.
Yeah.
Kofi Kingston in-ring segment saying that the Randy Orton thing is personal. Randy Orton shows on the big screen, basically reads a letter that says it's Kofi's son. Kofi gets angry, and Orton beats Kofi in the in Gorilla. And one thing I saw someone notice. Speaking of rinse and repeat, Raw rinse and repeat the main event of the show. SmackDown rinse and repeat in the WWE Championship feud, cause this is basically AJ Styles and Samoa Joe from last year.
Oh, jeez.
It's the exact same thing. Cause you notice the thing with Orton going after the kids, and the match ending in a no contest, and now you've got the basically bringing the kids in, this kind of thing. It's like, dude, it just happened a year ago. Why are you doing it again?
What? I don't get it.
I don't either. Like, I don't know. Like, if the AJ Samoa Joe thing was like 5 years ago, fine. Not 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Which the other guy said. Ali beat Buddy Murphy King of the Ring match. And also, I guess Buddy Murphy is face now? After what happened last 3 weeks?
Yeah, that match was dope.
Sorry? Hello?
That match was dope.
It was good. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lacey Evans shows up for reasons. Even though they did announce that the match was going to happen. Anyway. That's his reasons. By the way, hi, we found her. Miz in-ring segment basically says he wants the IC title. Sami Zayn comes out, and then Nakamura beats up Miz. and basically, it's speaking of rinse repeat, Nakamura and Sami Zayn have basically filled the Bobby Lashley Leo Rush mold. Even though the whole Sami Zayn is barking on the mic the whole time. Anyway.
I don't get that.
Anyway. Yep. Babe versus Lacey Evans. Didn't hear that good of a review in this match. I guess people not too fond of Lacey Evans still.
Lacey barely called it audible.
That was no very like back row could have heard that. Jeez.
I like the gimmick of Lacey Evans, but excuse me.
Execution. Like. Ugh. Anyway, then Randy Orton beats Big E. Then beat down at the end after that with the Revival. 3 of them there. Elias is on the throne, bad mouthing people. Kevin Owens beats him up. And Drake Maverick wins the 24/7 title.
Yay! And he can do something with his wife.
You can consummate the marriage. That's even saying for the last 6 weeks. Maybe, we'll see. But then again, the last time that happened, we had that hotel scene, so. Chad Gable beats Shelton Benjamin. There you go. With Andrade looking on backstage. And then. Okay. We didn't mention this last week. But this whole clusterfuck of the Who Done It with Roman Reigns.
Who done it?
Yeah, so basically last week. Okay, 2 weeks ago. Like Daniel Bryan Rowan said, next week we'll show you who the true culprit is. Last week we go all through SmackDown, and then we found out who the culprit is, who is a guy that looks like Rowan, a bald head and a red beard. That ended the show. And then this week it's a okay. Now we actually will find out what happened. Daniel Bryan said he demanded an apology from Roman Reigns because we didn't do it, and then they show basically the exact same footage of the incident that started all this, and you see Rowan in the background walking away. So you find out it actually was Rowan.
So who the hell is it?
It's Rowan.
So they said it was Rowan the whole entire time?
So basically saying, yeah. And basically what happened was Rowan got caught. Daniel Bryan didn't slap him for saying he was a liar. Walked to the ring, said, "I'm sorry, but I didn't know about this." And Roman Reigns speared him, and that's where we end the show. This is going to end up with next week. Daniel Bryan is going to be outed as he was the one who did it too. It's just going to be the two of them, and there you go. And then like a whole month was wasted for like this direction.
Okay. All right.
And that's SmackDown.
Okay. So, do you want to predict NXT UK? Because we did last time, and we fared pretty well, actually, you and I.
I guess.
You want to do the graphic?
If I can find a time, yeah.
Okay. So, Dave and I are going to predict... I didn't even actually set up the thing. I feel bad. So, can you put it in the thing, Dave?
I'll just, yeah.
What is it?
Talk about preparation. Hang on.
We didn't prepare, because we
never are prepared.
Alright, so, I hope I'm at home in time before, this. Well, I probably will, yeah.
It's not, it's gonna be like 2 p.m. your time, so.
Let's also do all-out predictions.
I'm not even paying attention to AEW, so.
We can try. But.
Oh, yeah, because basically, it's basically set that you've got NXT UK, AEW, and New Japan all doing a show on the same day.
But does All Elite Wrestling have renders?
I don't know. I just remember that the last time they did the July 4th photo shoot, and I couldn't get the pictures off that site.
Ah! Alright, well, we'll do AEW predictions anyway, so I'm gonna read off the Cardiff ones. So, actually...
I got it right here.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'll do the AEW.
Alright,
out?
Go on.
It's all out, right?
It's all out, yeah. Hang on. So we do takeover. It's a takeover, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. First, Travis Banks and Noam Dar.
I'm gonna say Noam.
Noam. Okay. I'll do disagreement. I'll go Banks.
Okay.
Dave Mastiff and Joe Coffey, Last Man Standing.
Who was it?
Dave Mastiff and Joe Coffey, Last Man Standing.
Mastiff.
Coffey. And I'm not just saying it because I don't know anything about AEW, or not AEW, about the TakeOver UK that much. I'm just thinking this is what I'm assuming is going to happen. Triple threat tag for the UK tag titles. Gibson and Drake versus Andrews and Flashball and Webster against Mark Coffey and Wolfgang.
Man, excuse me, the tag champs, what are their names?
Gibson and Drake?
Yeah, Grizzly veterans.
Oh, the Grizzly Lung veterans. Okay. I'll go mad, and I will go against the whole local team loses in the hometown thing, and I'll say Andrews and Webster win.
Okay.
So I'm going against it, which actually backfired. Which actually backfired on me on SummerSlam once. So maybe backfire me this time. Hang on one second. I have to give me some time to actually put this down. Yep. I don't think I was gonna say this. I'm not gonna do 2 graphics for this. Just saying.
Well, time out. AEW doesn't actually have renders like WWE.com.
Yeah, I say they don't. Yeah, even then, it's like, I'm not doing 2, even if they did.
They have photos where you can't even copy and paste.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't get the troops last time.
Okay.
Anyway, next. Go on.
Okay, go ahead.
Tony Storm and Kaylee Ray for the women's title.
Tony is gonna win.
Are we gonna disagree in every match here?
We're disagreeing. Oh, geez, this is the first.
This is the first. I don't think we are going to do it. I say new champion.
You say
Yep, I say Katie Ray.
okay.
Finally, Walter against Tyler Bate, UK title.
Water.
Water?
Walter.
Hey, we got our first agreement. That's a first. I think this might actually be the first time, at the very least, the first time in quite a while that we've had more disagreements than agreements.
Oh, geez.
But all that means it's more work for me. No. What am I doing? I need to put you down as bait. Anyway, so yep, there you go. So that's take over.
All right, all out. It's gonna be tricky. Dave's not doing the thing because we can't do the renders.
Even if I wanted to.
Okay, I'll read this.
Oh, you got it, okay.
Adam Page versus Chris Jericho.
Hang on, I gotta.
What?
I gotta make this. Do I have to make the thing as well? The thing, the table in this.
Yes.
Yeesh. Okay. You just go, and also you just go from top to bottom on the Wikipedia page. I see.
Yeah, come lean.
All right.
Okay. Here we go. Adam Page versus Chris Jericho for the inaugural AEW World Championship. I'm gonna say Page, known for putting people over.
Yeah, Page.
Pac supposed to be Moxley versus Omega. I got Omega winning.
It's Pac versus Omega because her voice cut out there. This actually be a little bit tricky because remember the first show? Pac was supposed to be on the show.
Mhm.
But he basically pulled out because he was Dragon Gate champion. He didn't want to lose as champion. While as champion. So he just pulled out of the show. I don't think he's champion anymore, so I don't think that's a problem anymore. Also, this is makeshift, so because of Moxley.
Ambrose. Yeah. Why am I calling her Ambrose? Moxley.
Yeah, well, yeah, we so used. Yeah, I'll say Omega. Who'd you say again?
Omega.
You said Omega, okay. Hooray, we're gonna have a full agreement this time.
Best friends Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta versus the Doc Order. Evil Uno and Stu Grayson. Winner will receive a first round bye in the AEW Tag Team Championship match. Tournament, excuse me. I'm gonna say the best friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a keyboard there.
Versus
You're breaking up again. It's Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks for the AAA World Tag Titles. It's a ladder match.
Okay, I don't read Spanish well.
Yeah, it's a ladder match.
I'm gonna say the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, I don't. I was just saying, would they want to have the Young Bucks have the different promotion tag titles? when they're going to be putting in tag titles themselves?
I don't even know.
Just for the hell of it, I'll say they will. I say they will win them. Young Bucks are Young Bucks for titles. I say it'll probably be a short reign anyway. I don't think they have. Do they have? Yeah. It'll probably be a short reign anyway to lose them again. So I'll go mad on that. Next. Okay.
Whoa, I'm sorry, I was distracted. Cody versus Shawn Spears. Obviously that's Ty Dillinger. I'm glad a story's happening here. I'm gonna say Shawn wins.
Spears?
Yeah.
Yeah. From what I can tell, he's really trying to put over the chairman thing because basically everybody flipped out over the headshot thing.
Oh.
The chair shot thing. So I think he's going with the whole chairman thing and running with it. Hey, there's only one chairman. There's only one chairman in wrestling, and that's La Parka. Thank you. What the hell is this?
Darby Allin versus Joey Janela versus Jimmy Havoc, and I kid you not, a Cracker Barrel clash.
From what I can tell, it's basically a three-way dance elimination match. It's just sponsored because crackers. I don't even know what Cracker Barrel is. I just know, hey, it's crackers.
No, it's a restaurant here.
Thank you, but crackers.
Here? This is some fuckery already. It's too funny. I'm gonna say Joey Janela wins this.
Okay. I'll say Darby Allin. So watch Jimmy Havoc win.
Yeah, would not be surprised. Alright, let's see. Okay, this is actually a pre-show match. 21 women.
Alright, actually, jump ahead then. I mean, that doesn't matter. You started off with the main event, so go on.
Okay. So this one is 21 Women Casino Battle Royale. Winner receives a match for the inaugural AEW Women's Championship scheduled on Dave's birthday. AEW on TNT broadcast. We have the following. It's only a couple. Nyla Rose, Britt Baker, Allie, Brandy Rhodes, Teal Piper, Evilise, Jazz, Big Swole, Sadie Gibbs, Awesome Kong, and 11 other people beside it. This is tricky. I'm gonna say Britt Baker takes this.
Yep. There's either one or two ways. Personally, there's only one or two ways to go with it. The obvious choice will be Baker, or the wild choice, which will be one of those people not announced. But it's gotta be like someone big coming in to take that spot, like, you know, to be the wow factor. Because I don't know. But I'll go Baker because, you know, she's basically the one that they're putting up there as the lead woman. So.
Or if they WWE can swerve the hell out of us and say, "Oh, hey, here is Brandy Rhodes winning."
That too.
Okay, Rio versus Hiroka Shida. I'm gonna say Shida wins.
I'm gonna sound ignorant on this, but I haven't got a clue. Just for the hell of it, I say Rio wins. Just for the hell of it.
Private Party, Isaiah Cassie and Mark Queen versus Angelico and Jack.
Take a pick.
I'm gonna say Private Party.
Yep, same.
The final one, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt versus SoCal Uncensored. I'm gonna go SoCal Uncensored.
SoCal.
See, this was hard because we don't know. We don't. AEW is not even on TV yet. Yet, this is the
6
last
weeks.
show. Yeah.
But even then, it's like they've had what 3 shows, like 3 big shows. Yeah, they've had 3 shows: Fight for the Fallen, Double or Nothing, and the Fighter Fest one.
And it's I'm going to kid you not. It's on Bleacher Report Live, and it's $50.
They ain't gonna keep that up. They can't keep that up for long. Like unless they're getting a lot of people buying it for like $50. At the very least, you know, if they're gonna keep the 5 pay-per-views a year, I don't know. Maybe they can. But
you know what's probably going to be the most shocking moment?
What?
CM Punk.
There's always talk of that. Like he's on Starcast, I think, which they've commented beforehand. But then again, this shit we were talking about it when All In happens and nothing happens. So, you know, it'll be one of those I believe when I see it, but right now I don't believe it.
I will be shocked.
It would be shocking, but it's like, yeah, I ain't gonna hold much. I ain't gonna, and I'm not gonna anticipate it because I don't want to, expect something that's not gonna happen. So
I understand. Let's see. So, I think that's it for our show. Just a quick recap about what. Let's see. Okay, so I'm just trying to think. All right, so quick announcement. Starting on what did I say? Starting on the 19th, which is Thursday. The shows will be up Friday the 20th. On Thursday, we are going to be recording our podcast for the Untitled podcast because NXT is on Wednesday and it can be easy that way. It's going to be on TV. Now, starting the okay, so this is going to be tricky because SmackDown's on Fridays. Starting the 4th. No, wait. I'm sorry. Wednesday the 2nd. We'll be back on. Excuse me. On Thursday the 3rd, we're going to record, and the show will be up on Friday. Every show will be up on Fridays. With episode 40 being the 1st of November. I know that seems far out, but because with the schedule movements and probably us watching more of the shows, there's going to be a lot of more wrestling being talked about in the next couple of weeks. So don't be surprised. Anything you want to add, Dave?
Not really.
Okay. Well, guys, I guess that wraps it for the Megan and Dave Untitled podcast. Tune in next week for episode 32. See you guys.
Night.
Okay, we all.
No, we're not. Now we are. Bye. Bye, everyone.